Bass. What's up, good peeps? Welcome to a hump day edition of Morning Scone. Presented by Boudreaux's Bloody Mary Mix, Margarita Mix, Scone. Drew's here, he's fired up. Drew, I know, did you do that? Did you do that? I tell y'all, Drew has bass. Hit the share real quick. Share this video. Hopefully y'all will do the same. We'll say our good mornings to all of our good people. Hey, don't you stop that. You stop that. Hey, Drew, stop. You're going to make me get up out of my chair all morning today, aren't you? You've already started, you little rogue. You rascal. You rascal. So, Drew, when we were in the... Hey, dude, you stop. Drew, stop. You're going to hang up on people. Stop. Stop. Okay. There you go. When we were in the hospital, Drew, stop doing that this morning. What are you doing? You just, he flipped the camera. I just see you flip the camera. Oh, he's just... Ooh, God. Maybe I partly do understand why y'all watch this. Just for the comedy of that. Bass. Okay. So, when we were in the hospital, Drew fell in love with Meghan Trainor. The song All About That Bass. Like, literally, there would be times he was getting shots or pricked or blood draws, central lines removed, like, robber. And, like, the only thing that would calm him down and distract him, we would either show him Meghan Trainor All About That Bass or Taylor Swift Shake It Off. And it was, like, the only thing he liked. And we thought, well, maybe he likes, you know, maybe it's fast-paced, maybe he likes the music videos, maybe he likes the colors. Maybe just like the girls dancing and everything. We tried Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Beyonce. We tried every other thing that you could imagine. And the only two he liked were Meghan Trainor and Taylor Swift. That's it. And anyway, so I must have watched All About That Bass. And Dear Future Husband and Lips Are Moving. Like, if you go to YouTube and look up Meghan Trainor All About That Bass, it might have like 1 billion views on it. We're probably 900 million of them. Like, seriously, that chick is rich because of us watching that stupid video 1 million times. Anyway. Bass. Anyway, so, like, watched it forever. And then he just watched it. It's been years, like years. And Erica said last night, I had to go speak to Riverside Academy Touchdown Club or Quarterback Club, and a Touchdown Club, I think. And last night after the show, so I drove to Riverside in reserve, and Erica said Drew was just upset, and so she was trying everything. She put on All About That Bass. Now he's obsessed with it again. So he's watched All About That Bass 500 times this morning. All About That Bass. I went and found a picture this morning, and I know this is not why any of you are watching. But I went and found a picture in my phone from when we were in the hospital of Drew, like, laying on his little mat on the floor with his tubing and everything, and Erica's holding the phone like this, and you can see it's Meghan Trainor. It's All About That bass video. So I'm going to post them. I took one of him watching it this morning. I'm going to post them side by side. Okay, now on to our good mornings and our regularly scheduled program. Seat? Why? Okay. Val, good morning. Keith Rosenbach. Jenny Stevens, good morning, everybody. Bentley Spears. Drew, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Bentley Sup. Thomas Matthews, good morning. Let's see. Trivia, good morning. Charlie, Craig, John, Scott, Hal, Jeremy, Hey, what are you what are you swiping? What are you doing? Stop! No, don't do that. Did you just add, like, did you just put a sticker on there? What are you doing? Oh my god! I don't know what you just did. No, I don't want that. He put like a Nissan Die Hard fan thing on here. How do you get that off? Drew, what did you do, man? I don't want that on there. How do I get that off? How do I get that sticker off? Do y'all know? Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Did y'all see that? Drew, what did you do? What did you do? Like, all right, here's my question. If I just sit here like this, like, am I just gonna have that stupid face paint on? It's got the Nissan. I can't have that on here. Drew. I'm gonna have to turn this off and delete it, y'all. Drew, what did you do? How do you get stickers back? Oh, there we go. No. No sticker. There we go. Okay. Drew. I'm guessing y'all all saw that. Like me with a tiger face paint. That's going to become a meme later. I know, Craig, I already know what you're up to, Craig. I already know it. But when you do it, please just crop out the damn Nissan logo. Go buy a Volkswagen from South Point. Base. Okay, let's watch the base. Just please. Craig Schilling, I know you're going to make that a meme. That's fine if you do. Just please crop out the Nissan logo. This is the worst show ever. Jamie, as soon as I joined, it was a close-up of Drew's face, perfect lead-in. He flipped the camera. Pete, where the third? So here's another thing that happened last night. Hold on. My Cole Tracy jersey finally came in. It looks pretty, I mean, except that the LSU on there looks terrible. Jersey looks pretty good. You know, they did a good job. Tracy on the back, 36. And people are like, why did you get it from China? But look how small it is. People are like, why did you get it from China? I'm like, well, the NCAA, the reason, in part I wanted to do that, was to bring attention to the fact that the NCAA sucks, and the fact that if you want to get a personalized jersey of a current student athlete, you can't do that. So I had to go to like a Chinese pirate website where I guess they obtain a jersey and then show it all on there how you want it. It took me 3 weeks to get it. Apparently, I didn't know this, but a lot of you are close from China, I guess, online. It's way too small. So, hang on. Jersey's way too small. It's like 2 sizes too small. Well, hang on, bud. What a morning this has been. Let's see. Dad show. Okay. Can we please not put the Drew? Stop it! Stop it! Please stop hitting stickers and putting tiger faces on Dad. Thank you. Y'all hang on 1 second. Hang on, Drew. I cannot believe some of you are still watching this. It's incredible that any of you are still watching this. But thank you. All right. So the jersey's like way too small. I have no idea what to do. I asked if I could send it back. They're like, no, it's a custom jersey. You can't send it back. So I got this jersey that's just like way too small. Like, do I just hang it up in studio during my show? Do I use it as do I get Cole to sign it like with a long inscription and put it in here somewhere? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do I give it away? Like, is it on the show? I don't know. I got to decide what to do with it. Someone just said drive American. By the way, my Volkswagen was built and manufactured in Tennessee, so kick rocks. Whatever. Pete Giardino, Bentley Spears, what's up? Best morning scone ever. I do not believe this is the best morning scone ever. Michael Moscona, shut up. Craig's got Craig's on it. I already know that you're on it, Craig. Jeffrey Bone, Derek Thomas, good morning. Kenny Bergeron, good morning. Stephen Beach, oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just reading all of your comments. Calica! They all saw me with a tiger face painted on me. Thanks, Drew. Stop touching the screen. You're going to make me a tiger again. Let's go play the guitar. Thank you. That's better. Go destroy my guitar. Just forget sports today. This is classic. I'm just now reading all of your comments. Drew, you have caused chaos in Morning Scone today. Today, who am I kidding? Every day. Beep, beep, beep. He wants me to play the wheels on the bus. The hell? My water cup, there's something on the... Drew's medicine is on the lid of my water. Bass. Let's go watch bass. Why not? I don't know why anybody is watching this. This is insane. This is literally... This is... Whatever. I'm glad you laughed, Brandon. Hey, Christian Keller, good morning. At school right now, I wanted to come by and say hello. Hello. Pete, it doesn't matter who got the screenshot because I'm not deleting it, so it's going to be there for everybody. I'll just do me a favor if you share it, just crop out or Photoshop out the Nissan thing. Josh Carr, good morning. Drew's in full form. What's up, Logan? All right. Sam, I looked for a split second. Matt is auditioning for Cats. Oh, God.
Papa car.
I joined. The camera was backwards. All I saw was Drew's feet running away. Papa's car. You are going to see Papa. You can see Papa's truck today. What's up, Dad? Good morning. Vashan, good morning. Don, it's a schmedium. Let Ryan wear it. So here's the weird thing. So I don't wear a jersey. I've not bought a jersey since the late 90s. And I used to wear like a 48. Right? It's how it was sized. And it fit me loose like you'd expect a jersey fit. So I ordered a 48 on this website. It comes in, it's like teeny jersey. You're gonna go to Mimi's house. Yes, you are. It's not even a Panamsky Husky medium. Extra medium. It's about right. Trevor Satoon, good morning. Josh says the chaos is what makes this show great. Well, you're going to pop my guitar strings, bud. This morning has been extra chaosy. Beep, beep, beep. The horn on the bus goes. The horn on the bus doesn't go 1-2. The horn on the bus goes...
Papa's car.
Doesn't go Papa's car either.
1, 2.
1-2. All right. Let's see if anybody wants to talk about sports stuff. Sam Bacon said, "Good morning, Drew and Matt. How about the LSU Georgia article by SI? If that doesn't get you pumped for this weekend." Yeah, Sam. Ross Dellinger wrote it, of course, and I talked to Ross. Last Friday, so about 10 days ago. Last Friday, he was working on it. Papa's car. The one perspective he didn't get was Mark Rick's. Couldn't get a hold of him, and I looked. I interviewed Mark Rick a few years back, and I asked him about that game, and he talked about the LSU fans chanting LSU, after the Tyson Browning's touchdown, and I told Ross I'd look for that. I'd look for that audio to get it to him so he could quote it if he wanted it, and I totally forgot. And then I saw the article published yesterday. It was actually the headline on Morning Scone, so sign up for your Morning Scone daily email. Or it was my headline today. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about Saturday, man. I was had a few conversations yesterday. Base. I think DeAndre Swift from Georgia and that running game could cause LSU some problems. It's weird though. One of the conversations I had yesterday was actually that there's a lot of people that feel better about the Georgia game than the Mississippi State game. Albertsons, except go to Calandros because Albertsons does not have Boudreaux. So go places where they do. Depot. All right. Mad fans. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. Ryan Broussard, what's up, man? Brent Benton Troxley wants me to give away the jersey on the show. Bobby said I'll buy it. It'll fit my 10-year-old grandson. Bobby, it probably will, man. It's tiny. Grammy. Did you see Grammy this weekend? That's my grandma. Hey, are you trying to make Daddy into a tiger again? Can we not do that, please?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Donnie said, as a parent, I love the show. It's real life. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate that. It is. There ain't no doubt. Josh, do a Dwayne from Thibodeau impression contest to give it away. I'm kind of maybe I'll order another one that's big enough for me to wear because we end up going to the Tracy's house in California. I'd like to have my jersey. It feels like that's a big part of the bit or the whole thing, Anyway.
9, 10.
Trivia said all the hookups you got in BR, you can't get someone hook you up with the Cole Tracy jersey under the table. Trivia. First of all, I would never ask. I would never ask anyone at LSU for a jersey, ever. Secondly, even if I did, they're not super fond of me these days. I don't think anyone in the LSU football program is going to be doing your boy any favors. You know what I mean? Maybe 5-10 years or so, maybe. Not right now. What are you doing? I mean, I know what you're doing, but anyway. Craig, let's see. The rule with buying customized stuff overseas is buy 2 times bigger than normal. God, I wish I knew that, Craig. And everybody has said, I've gotten 100 comments yeah, man, if you buy overseas, you got to buy it bigger. It comes smaller. I had no idea. I don't buy clothes. I certainly don't buy jerseys or anything like that. Erica does our shopping and stuff. So, bless you. So, anyway, I had no idea. But everyone has said, yeah, man, you got to buy 2 sizes bigger. So I should have gotten a 2XL, apparently. Anyway. All right, so Ryan says, what's going on with Shelvin, Tyler Shelvin? Did not practice again yesterday. I am pretty certain. Hi, I'm pretty certain that Ed will get asked about Tyler when he meets with the media on. Well, he actually was on the teleconference this morning, and then he has his coach's show tonight. So I'm guessing he'll be asked. I haven't asked the question if Tyler's transferring or anything like that. I don't know. Just full disclosure, I don't know. But you missed the first 2 days of practice after not dressing and traveling for the game at Florida. It's pretty telling where he is. And it hurts, man. It hurts that defensive line depth. They were counting on that guy to be in the rotation at tackle with basically, Ed Alexander and Tyler Shelvin. And ultimately, season starts, they have to kick Fehoko inside because they feel like he's more reliable. And then they start Glenn Logan. And it's wiped out your depth, Rotational guys have become starters, and you're lacking rotational guys. It's why you only got 5 guys across the defensive front, And look, they know if their guys are ready to go play or not. But tough, man. In the next 2 weeks, you got teams with big physical offensive lines and running games. They're gonna try to pound you, man. I had a really interesting conversation yesterday with someone who I trust who told me that they think state is even more of a challenge now. So essentially, Joe Moorhead, Mississippi State's offense was struggling. And then after the Florida game, they were trying to throw the ball. He said, what, screw this. Just run power. That's what Fitzgerald does best. Just run power with Fitzgerald and those running backs. And they did, and they ran all over Auburn. And Auburn's got a big physical front. They just ran over. So, that could be a problem for LSU. We'll see. Matt, how do you not know your Karate Kid history? So Larry Holder was on yesterday, and I just don't man. It's been 30 years, man. I just don't remember which episode was which. I remember the first one, obviously, Karate Kid with the Cobra Kai, and Daniel dresses up like a shower and gets beat up, and then he ends up crane kicking the dude and winning the tournament, and that's all great and stuff. I just don't remember the other ones after that. I don't remember. I mean, I think I watched the sequel, like when they went to Okinawa, and I just don't remember all the details. And they had the new Karate Kid, and it was like Will Smith's kid, and then the Karate Kid was a girl, and I just don't remember all of them. UCBO, what's up, man? Josh Long, I like Tiger Matt. You better shut up with that, man. Come find you, bro. Charles Marento, good morning. Let's see. Worst storm, Drew, in the morning, or Hurricane Michael? Oh God, let's not joke about that, man. Please. Seriously, man. The people in the way of that storm, God bless. Big old Cat 4 hurricane, man. Let's see. Frank Nasilla, this is classic. Thanks for tuning in, Frank. Drew is taking over the show, doesn't he always? Dang, man. I hate this stupid cursor. Jams all the time. Like, why can't I scroll down? Craig, so the biggest crowd at Tiger Stadium, or you think it's a PR move for more hype? No, I'll tell you this, man. I've had people ask me for tickets, and so I've gone to places where I've normally been able to get tickets for people, and they're like, well, we ain't got no tickets. This has the feel of like one of those big Bama games from 12 or 16. It'll be big. Man, it's going to be a big game. I think many people circled this one before the season, and so a lot of people made plans to come in. Georgia sold their allotment. That's another thing. This is odd now, but it's rare for opposing fans to sell their full allotment of tickets these days, and it's because, like, who wants to travel and sit in nosebleeds? Who wants to go and spend all that money and then and sit where you can't see anything? Begs. So anyway, it's just like LSU doesn't sell its travel allotment anymore. Nobody does, really. Like, everybody returns tickets now. But Georgia sold their allotment of 6,000. So Georgia's bringing a bunch of people, and there's just, it's going to have a lot going on campus. Are you watching base? What's up with that little grin? Okay. New Tiger mascot today on the show. That ain't funny, y'all. Maybe I will just go with it. I'll screenshot it and make it my avatar. Brandon, that ain't funny, bro. Steven Ellender, Ben Clark, what's up? AJ Holland, not a square. I shared. Thank you. Please hit the share button and please buy some Boudreaux. Maybe you're having a party. Maybe you're having, with some family over. You can buy a case of Boudreaux, the Bloody Mary mix or the Margarita mix. Maybe you own a restaurant or a bar and you want to have a specialty Boudreaux cocktail with one of their mixes. You should do that, and I would highly encourage it, and I'll push it for you. JJ's house. Did you go to JJ's house the other day? Why do you keep hitting that phone, little boy?
Dad show.
This is Dad's show.
Bet.
Bass. And boom goes the dynamite. I'll get thank you. I'll get it. Thank you. Everyone just got to look at the ceiling. Oh my God. Drew is in some rare form this morning, y'all. Chris Chandler, Chris Baker, good morning. All right, Sam, Georgia's really cool. Tigers must bring, really good. Tigers must bring a game we've yet to see so far this season. It can be done. I agree. LSU can beat Georgia. I think they got their hands full with the running, but with DeAndre Swift, I think he's probably the best running back they'll have seen this year. They got good receivers on the outside. I mean, it's a good team, bro. They're just a really good team. I think LSU offensively has a chance to get going in this ball game on Saturday. Georgia's been susceptible this year. There's no Roquan Smith. They lost some key parts of their defense from a year ago. Joe Cunningham, good morning. Alfred Jackson, a lot of y'all. We talked about Tyler Shelvin a little bit ago. Dude's not happy he's not playing. And coaching staff's not happy that he's overweight and got a bad attitude. So you got a little headbutting going on. Johnny, all you need to do is add Terrio to the morning mix. If Terrio were to jump on here, I'd bring him on. Let's see. Devin Kelly, good morning. Sam, men fences Matt, take the Jacques approach and park and coach a spot near the football building. Jacques did that. He parked in Saban's spot years ago. And there's no fences that need to be mended. I mean, my job is I give opinions. And I'm honest. I'm always honest about it. Like, I never, ever fabricate opinion. I don't sugarcoat things. I give you my honest opinion. And there's sometimes people like what I have to say, and there's sometimes they don't. But every night I can go to sleep, put my head on my pillow, and feel really confident that I did good work that day, and I worked really hard, and I was honest. So I never get crossways. Am I caught up in a lie? Is this a fabricated opinion? Do I have to keep that charade going? I never have to worry about that because I just tell you how I feel. And I get that there are people that don't like it. The biggest problem with all of that is base. The biggest problem with all of that right now is that people running the LSU football program have rabbit ears. Like, they're paying way too much attention to what everybody is saying on the outside, which is stupid. There's no reason that anyone in that building should give two about what I say. Like, literally. But they do. Hey. Hi. What?
Dad's show.
Dad's show. This is Dad's show. Chris Baker, will Brumfield be back for Georgia? No, he will not play this week. They're hoping he'll be back next week for State. Dad's show. But I would say a conservative guess would be hold him out through the bye, get him back for Bama. We'll see if he can play next week. Ed's been candid about that stuff. So he said 3 weeks. I hope to get him back next week. We'll see. Mama's car. Mama's house. Mama. You'll see Mama Friday. Let's see. Sad young man's been given a great opportunity, squandered it away. It's not the first one, man. Daniel Guidry, good morning. Trivia. So Matt, we're back to 7-5. No, I mean I picked him 7-5, but I had him losing to Auburn. I had him losing to Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Bama, A&M. I had those 5. I don't, and they beat Auburn. So I mean, 8-4, but I don't think they're gonna lose the next 2 weeks. Like I'm just telling you, like I think it's so hard for me to imagine them losing both of the next 2 home games and then Bama as well. I don't think they'll beat Bama. I mean, everyone's seen Bama, but I think they'll split these next 2. You know, if it's beat Georgia, lose to State, lose to Georgia, beat State. I think they'll split the next 2. But boy, if they lose, I know I mentioned this like before the season. I said before the season, the most important game on the schedule is Mississippi State. And the reason, not because of any reason that you'd think, the other ones are bigger and I get it, but you could look at that stretch where you go Florida, Georgia, State, bye, Bama, and you could say, man, State's probably the only game in that stretch LSU's favored in. And if you lose that State game, and if you lost Florida, Georgia, and then Bama, you will have gone 6 weeks. If you lose that 4-game stretch, you will have gone 6 weeks without a win. That's a long time, bro. They got to get one of these next 2. Mama's car. Congratulations, Drew. You've officially set the record for the most disruptive episode of Morning Scone ever. I'm very proud of you. We'll mail your award to you for the most disruptive episode of Morning Scone ever. And now he's trying to like bust my guitar strings. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You playing guitar behind your back? Rad. I mean, it's pretty rad. Beep. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Do you want me to put a tiger face on you, Drew? No, there you go.
1, 2, 3.
Buy some Boudreaux. Buy some of that stuff. It's good stuff. If you're into that stuff. Okay, bass. Okay. I think this morning, y'all, our ratio of like sports to shenanigans this morning is like 1 to 1,000,000. It's not even close. Craig Duga, I got a strange positive feeling for this weekend. Not sure why. Nothing's changed. Maybe it's home game. Home game matters, man. Craig, don't dismiss that. It does matter. I mean, you saw it this past weekend. I mean, in spite of everything that happened to LSU, they had the ball with 2 minutes to play and a chance to go win the game. And Burrow threw the pick 6. I mean, it happened. You were right there, man. But just all the emotion of playing at home and the crowd, it matters. For sure it matters. Lindsay Thibodeau, what's up, dude? Josh, just come up to Monroe, Tiger Matt. I'd love to be on in Monroe, man. Charles Elizabeth Shue. I don't remember it, man. I don't remember it. Trivia, the crane kick was illegal in Karate Kid. The real Karate Kid lost. It's a shame. I would think so. Kicks to the face. We can never do that in Taekwondo. Watching with Tiger great Eric Hill and Danny Higgins from Galveston. Yeah! Nothing like fishing while listening in the morning. Appreciate it, Dan. What are y'all doing there, man? Daniel is fishing with Eric Hill and Danny Higgins. Tell them to join. That'd be fun. let's see, I'm trying to think if I have any. I definitely wouldn't have any Eric Hill memorabilia. I remember Eric. I was a young guy. What would I have from '97 with Higgins? Let's see that. No. Anyway, what's up, guys? Good to see y'all. Jeremy Aldridge, good morning. Brandon, let's see. Ease your mind a little. Nothing showed up on our end. At least I didn't see it. What do you mean? Sam Dixon, let's see. Contemporary Karate Kid Daniel would retain legal counsel versus Cobra Kai. Therapy. Carrie, the Georgia friend told me to think Georgia's bringing a full band. Good for them. They should. The thing about it is I don't know if y'all know this, but if you bring the band, like you have to buy tickets for the band. So like wherever the band sits, that's in your ticket allotment. So if you bring the full band with 300 members and 100 flag, color guard and all that stuff, you have to buy those 350, 500 tickets, whatever it is, for the band. So that takes away from the allotment when you bring a full band. That takes away from allotment for your fans. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring their full bands. Big game. LSU brings their full band usually to one game a year. Typically, it's whichever of the games they play in Alabama, either Auburn or Alabama. I don't know if the full band went to Auburn, but it would have made sense. Let's see. Casey, we stand a good chance if we play the band. Trivia said, everyone listen up. LSU will not beat Georgia. It's a pipe dream. I don't think it's a pipe dream. Line opened at 8.5. I think it's down to 6. So you've had some professional money come in on LSU with the points. And if you're in a one-score game in the fourth quarter, sure, anything can happen. Curious. I don't think LSU gets whitewashed. I think LSU got too much talent to get waxed. If you're in a close game late, anything can happen, man. I mean, smart play is Georgia, of course. Georgia's better, but home game, close, you never know. Let's see. Charlie, let's see. The Manny defensive lineman Myron Warren decommits from TCU. Wonder if that's any fallout from Shelvin. Have no idea, man. Ellen, love your honesty. Thank you, Ellen. And the truth is, Ellen, even though people may not like my opinions about things, even if they won't admit it, they'll respect the fact that they know whenever I talk, I'm not BSing anybody. And so I don't ever worry about negative comments. I just when people take the time out of their day to consume my content and then leave negative comments, I actually feel more bad for them. It's like, God, why would you do something that makes you upset? I don't know. But they're out there. But thank you. Blake Dayrees, good morning. Let's see, Craig. Biggest problem with LSU fans are they want sports critics to be homers. You can't get an accurate view on the team with someone who has biased eyes. Yeah, Craig, you know what, man? If all I ever here's what I'd tell you. If all I ever did, if all I ever did was pump sunshine, you could never take my opinion seriously. The fact that you're willing to be critical opens the door so that when you're positive, people believe you're being genuine. Base. Here we go. Like if I tell you I think LSU's good at something, or if I tell you I think they're going to win a game, you believe that I'm genuine because when I think they're going to lose, I was the only person that picked Florida last week. Like the only one. And I was right. For all the reasons I said. Todd Grantham's really aggressive. They got good players. Dan Mullen's a good play caller. Swamp, emotion, like all that stuff. They're going to pressure Burrow. Whoever makes mistakes, turnovers. Trivia, Matt just apologized to Coach O so he can be on AFR. No, there's nothing to apologize for. I've done nothing wrong except say I didn't like the hire. And I don't like the hire. Base. You're watching Base. I'm not apologizing for that. Why are you touching? Are you trying to turn me into a tiger again?
Elma Ducks.
Elma Ducks.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Elma Ducks. 1, 2, 3.
1, 3.
Ralphie. Derek Langlois, Chase Chabot.
Ooh.
Craig Schilling, the NFL can flag Drew and then hand him a certificate for the most disruptive. Well done. Let's see. Carrie Mons, good morning. Casey, prediction for the Saints. Casey, I picked them 11-5. But admittly, I thought they would get the opening game against Tampa. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go 10-6. But they looked good the other night. Ralphie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's that? What's next? 8, 9. What's after 9? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yay, Drew counted to 20. Or 20. But that was close. 20. Hey, why do you count to 20? I cheer for you and then you fuss. That don't make no sense. Dada what? You're playing Dada's guitar? That's beautiful. Wow, beautiful, Drew. It's wonderful music you're making. Mark, it's a Wednesday. Shenanigans is a must. Beep, beep, beep.
Dada home.
The horn on the bus. Dada is home. Dada's home. Catherine, I want to hear your rant. Go Red Sox. About fake Red Sox fans. I'm not. I mean, I'm disappointed, of course, but I had no expectation of LSU winning that game. I had no expectation of the Yankees winning that series. Sorry. So, anyway, Charlie, Eric Hill was beast. How about that, Eric Hill? You should be getting shout-outs, man. I followed the great Michael Brooks as a line of great linebackers. That he did. What are you doing? Let's see. We're about to wrap this up, y'all. Blake, hope they play Nick. Adam Pasqua, good morning. Sam, I remember when Eric Hill fought a good portion of the staff at the Bengal on Highland. Good times. Brian, Mimi's here. Go find her. Craig, what's our lineup for AFR? Do we get a long-winded answer for Mike D for a whole segment? Craig, that's on Thursdays. Today's Wednesday. So you got Ryan Clark today. You've got Smacker Miles. And you've got Russ Mitchell. And I'm working on 3 more people this week. Not sure when it's going to happen, but, fingers crossed, hopeful that we're going to make this happen. So, Dad show. All right, we're about to wrap this up. Chuck Sanchez, what's up? What do you do? You're going to go to Mimi's house. You better go get dressed. Let's see. Donnie, not been able to listen for a week. What was your take, comments about Breeze? Where do you rank him in your quarterback rankings all time? You don't need to elaborate, just curious. I don't know, man. I think depending on whatever criteria you want to use, you could put any number of different guys at the top of that list. I just think, you're splitting hairs based on whatever criteria you favor. Is it wins? Is it records? Is it Super Bowls? I think everyone pretty much universally puts Brady and Montana 1, 2 in whatever order, and then after that you have that next sort of cluster of great quarterbacks with, Peyton Manning and Johnny Unitas and Drew Brees, who I absolutely think is in Brett Favre, Marino, Elway. I think Brees is absolutely in that cluster. Where in that cluster, up to you to decide. But I was fired up to see it. Craig, Drew's not saying base. He's saying bet. He's definitely not saying bet. He's saying base. He wants to see all about that base. He's trying to turn you into Oregon Duck. Duck. Let's see. Good morning, Drew and Matt. Good morning, Jason. Let's see. Jamie, Craig. Oh, y'all are very sweet, man. Blake Middleton. Sean Pumphrey, good morning. Where you going, dude?
I'm just walking.
You're running around. Chris Merrill. All right, we about to wrap this up. Blake, so we have Brian. Why is it dark? I think it's dark just because I have on the hat today. Turn on another light. I don't know why it's so dark. Just take off my hat. Does that help? Turn on an extra light. Brian, oh, that's Bregman's tan. What do you mean Bregman's tan? Bregman's tan? I don't know what's up with that. All right, we have reached the end of the comments, which means it's time for us to bid you adieu. Buy some Boudreaux's, please, if you feel so inclined. If you like margaritas and Bloody Marys, their product is fantastic. All you have to do is pour, add your booze, stir or shake, and you're done. That's it. Especially with the Bloody Mary mix. You don't need to empty your whole pantry. Just buy the Boudreaux's, add some tequila or some vodka, stir, you're good. Morningscone.com, our daily email. Appreciate very much those of you that have subscribed to the Morning Scone daily email. Morningscone.com, it's 100% free. Appreciate if you tell friends about it too. I appreciate if you share this. The little share button right there on your phone or your desktop, laptop, whatever. Just hit the share button. I promise nobody's going to stop being your friend on Facebook because you hit the share button. But it helps us grow. So, okay. Can't wait to see the meme that Craig comes up with later of me as a tiger. Tiger face. And, all right. Cool. See y'all.